Welcome back to News Geelong here on this Wednesday evening as we turn our attention to the wonderful world of Geelong sport and the flying hawk himself, hot off the press, Nathan Curry.
Thank you very much, Rollo, and good evening to everyone. As the man to my right and your left said earlier, the Geelong Cats have continued their winning ways and are still undefeated after they just scraped home against Frankston. And News Geelong caught up with coach Damien Shanahan to find out what he thought.
Did you expect to be undefeated at this part of the year?
Oh, we've been really confident in the way we've approached our cricket, so I suppose it's a nice position to be in. Obviously, Saturday was a real test against Frankston, and we played well below par and still got the points, so that was quite pleasing.
So you're happy that you held off, or did you say to the boys we should have scored more when we were facing first?
No, look, our first set of 20 was fantastic. Harrison and Buchanan really set the platform, 1 for 105, and then to have Frankston 5 for 50 odd was really pleasing. But we dropped 4 catches in that first set, so it was actually our fielding that let Frankston back into the game. And then the second set, we didn't bat so well. We lost Buchanan and Harrison in that first set of 5 overs in the 25 over span, and that really set us back a little bit. And young Merrick Buchanan and Tom Elliott really put a great partnership together, but then both got out within an over of each other, so another collapse was there. So a lot to work on this week of training, and obviously looking forward to this weekend's game.
Can you expect anyone back for this week?
We'll probably go unchanged again, I would have thought. A winning feeling at the moment within the side, and obviously it's a young group. It's selection tonight, so there'll be a couple of names come up. The seconds are going really well, obviously, and there's a couple of very experienced cricketers there, knocking down the door, so it'll be interesting to see what happens at selection.
Have you checked out your opponent? What do you think of them?
Yeah, Northcote are going really well. They're a side that hasn't played finals for quite some time. They've got Theo Gelopoulos from Western Australia, who's a very dominant batsman. So on the back of him, he's scored heavily in every game so far, and on the back of him, he's going to be a real key for us to get his wicket early.
Well, good luck and thanks for your time.
Thank you. And we'll continue to keep an eye on your boy Shanners. News Geelong has also been keeping tabs on the Geelong Lawn Premier team, who are doing very well in the men and women's leagues. Last weekend was a double header, and News Geelong was down at Geelong Lawn on Saturday to see the ladies take on Kooyong. Kooyong bet our girls last time, but it was a different story on Saturday, as Geelong dominated the day, winning 7 matches to 2. The pair you can see on screen is top doubles pair Alenka Hubacek and Olivia Rich, who won their matches 7-6, 7-5. They continued that form on Sunday, as did the rest of the team, as they thrashed Royal South Yarra by the same result. The women are now in the top 2 and will have a week off before they play Dendy Park as they try to book a spot in the grand final. Meanwhile, it took the men all weekend to get the result they wanted, but they finally had a win by Sunday night. They lost to MCC 6 matches to 3 on Saturday, but turned it all around the following day against Grace Park. But it wasn't that easy. With 1 match to go, it was locked at 4-all, which meant the fate of the team rested in 15-year-old debutant Jacob Grills' hands. Grills only found out he'd be playing the night before after Mark Shanahan was ruled out with injury. He lost the first set, but then fought back to win the next 2, 6-love, 7-5. Which meant he had won the day and booked the men a spot in the semi-final against Kooyong in a fortnight. So tennis is really starting to heat up, and it's great to have it back in Geelong. That's it for sport tonight and me as well. I'll see you all again on Friday, but until then, it's back to you, Rollo.
Thank you very much, Nathan. Yes, another spicy report from the man of sport. They are flying hawk, Nathan Curry. And compliment the ladies down there at the Geelong Lawn Tennis Club on their code of dress. Very, very nice indeed on such a great day. Talking about great days, weather-wise, well, we've been up, we've been down, as we now turn to what's ahead of us in the next few days. And we turn to sparkling Lani Salathiel for yet another weather update. Good evening, Lani.
Good evening, Graham. Well, a couple of nice days on the way, followed by some rain for the weekend and cooling down. Let's take a look at the forecast. For tomorrow, Thursday, a sunny day with some light winds, a maximum of 21. For Friday, a mainly sunny day on the way, though cloud increasing later in the afternoon with some patchy rain developing at night, a top of 27. For the weekend, Saturday, a cloudy day, some areas of rain easing, scattered showers by the afternoon, maximum of 18. For Sunday, a partly cloudy day, some isolated showers.
We're here on the set of
and
a month of Sundays,
of 18
which is
as well. For the start of next week, Monday, we've got a partly cloudy day, a few isolated showers around again, and a maximum of 18. And today we had a partly cloudy day, Some isolated showers that cleared later this afternoon. We had a minimum of 8 and a maximum of 17. And I've been told, failing to mention my sister's name after a few Cosmopolitans at the Cup weather special the other day. Her name's Rhea, for all of you asking. So until next week, Graham, that's the weather.
Thank you very much, Lana. Yes, Rhea, we got that one in there for you, and for the boys who've been asking the questions throughout the last week since the Cup. Thanks for being with us on News Geelong again tonight. It's always a pleasure to have you with us. And don't forget, remember my dear friend Tiger McIntyre, recovering up there in the Geelong Hospital. Take your time and smell the flowers. From all the team at News Geelong, until Friday night, same time, same place, a very good night.